Emily Engstler among top streaming options this weekend. It has been great to see scoring up around the league as three teams, the Indiana Fever, Los Angeles Sparks, and Las Vegas Aces, average at least 90.0 ppg. But the games have also been very competitive. So far this season, 28 games have been decided by single digits, which is tied for the most before June in league history. The Fever have been an offensive juggernaut and currently lead the league in ppg. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell both rank in the top 5 in scoring. Io Wilson and Chindy Carter are the only other duo on the same team averaging 20-plus points. If either duo maintains that pace, they would become just the third pair of teammates in league history to each average at least 20 points per game in the same season, joining Diana Taurasi and Brittany Griner in 2019, and Cappie Pondexter and Taurasi in 2008. The expansion Portland Fire and Toronto Tempo are also off to fast starts at 5-3 and 4-4, respectively. Both teams have picked up where the Golden State Valkyries left off last season and have a chance to become the second and third expansion teams to make the WNBA playoffs. The New York Liberty are surprisingly 4-4 after dealing with injuries and using multiple starting lineups through the first 8 games. Meanwhile, Aces head coach Becky Hammon has 149 career wins in 203 games, including playoffs. With a win in any of Las Vegas' next 7 games, Hammon will become the second fastest coach in league history to reach 150 career wins, behind only Van Chancellor, who led the Houston Comets to 4 straight titles from 1997 to 2000. Fantasy Stream Team. Let's look at some streaming options rostered in fewer than 50% of ESPN leagues. With 4 games scheduled Friday, 3 more on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday. Nalissa Smith, F/C, Aces, rostered in 43.2% of ESPN leagues. Smith's defensive play, timely shot-making, and overall skill set have been a great fit for the Aces. She's played at least 20 minutes and scored at least 20 fantasy points in 3 consecutive games, including one with 39. Smith is a great option for Sunday if you're looking to add someone who can help you close out this week's matchup. Kiki Rice, G, Tempo, 41.9% rostered. Rice has shined since moving into the Tempo's starting lineup. Over the last 5 games, she's averaged 29.4 fantasy points and 31.2 minutes per game for a Toronto team that ranks 3rd in offensive rating. Rice consistently contributes across every statistical category except blocks. Emily Engstler, F/C Fire, 39.7% rostered. Engstler is turning into one of the league's elite defenders, and it's nice to see the number 4 overall pick in the 2022 WNBA draft finally get an opportunity to showcase her talents. Her fantasy value is tied to defensive stats, such as blocks and steals, but she contributes across every category and is very productive when given minutes. Engstler has averaged 27.3 fantasy points per game in the 3 games this season, in which she's played at least 24 minutes. The Fire face the Atlanta Dream on Friday and the Fever on Saturday. Nyara Sabali, F/C, Tempo, 36.4% rostered. Sabali delivered the best game of her career Wednesday night against the Chicago Sky, finishing with 48 fantasy points. After dealing with injuries throughout her career, Sabali has a fresh start with the Tempo under Sandy Brondello, who has trusted Sabali since their time together with the Liberty. She has scored at least 22 fantasy points in 4 of 6 games this season, which could be a sign of more to come.